Hi friends, so today I thought we'd do some handwriting practice. This is our Fundations book. My students call them the cat book. And you remember when you practice in this book, you practice writing your letters on every page that had your Fundations letters and the picture that goes with it. Well, today we're going to figure out a way to practice handwriting at home because you probably don't have a book like this at home. And you may not have our fancy whiteboards, which show you the lines that we use for handwriting. The top line is the skyline, and I drew a sun here to represent the skyline. And then there's that dotted line. What's it called? The plane line. You're right. Here's the plane to represent the plane line. And then we have the grass line. I drew a little flower in the grass to represent the grass line. That's the bottom of the page, unless you have a hanging letter. And hanging letters go all the way down to that worm line. So I thought, what's a way that we could practice writing at home? Well, I bet you have shaving cream at home. So what we're going to do today is I took some index cards, just simple index cards that I got at the grocery store, but you could just take paper and cut it up. And I drew my sun for the skyline, and my airplane for the dotted line, for the plane line, and my grass for the grass line, and the worm for the worm line. And then I took a flat surface. Here I have a coffee table, and I sprayed on shaving cream, which doesn't hurt the table. It makes everything nice and clean. And then I thought you'd practice writing your letters. So let's think, what letter do we want to do first? What if we did a T? So a T goes from the skyline to the grass line. And then an uppercase T crosses at the skyline, gives it a nice top. But what about lowercase? Lowercase again, we can erase it really quick because it's shaving cream. Goes from the skyline to the grass line. But this time, it crosses at the, you're right, the plane line. What if we were to do the letter P? An uppercase P goes from the skyline to the grass line, and then you curve around down to the plane line. But if you were to do a lowercase p, you would start at the plane line, that's that dotted line, and go all the way down to that worm, and then curve around to the grass. So you could practice your letters over and over and over and have a great time with it. But to make sure you're doing it in the right spots, you should draw the sun, the sky, the sun to represent the skyline, the plane, airplane to represent the plane line, and the grass to represent the grass line, and the worm for the worm line. Let's do one more letter. What if we were to do an S? An S, you curve back at the skyline, around and back to the grass, and that's your uppercase S. But if you're going to do a lowercase s, again, you start at the plane line and make that curve down to the grass. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have fun practicing all your letters. Have a great day.